What's up, family? It's your boy Jay Moore, the Wolf. Like I said, I'll be dropping gems all the time. Now, as a full-time trader, all right, which I love, I teach people all over the world on how to trade, make money straight from home on their computer in minutes, right from a click of a mouse. It's awesome, and I love it. It's the best job I've ever had in my life. As a full-time trader, though, I still want to help you guys beyond trading. I've been a business consultant for many, many years, and I got all the gems, baby, all of them. And I'm about to drop another one tonight. How would you like to know how to boost your credit 50 to 100 points? Yes, right. 50 to 100 points. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's talk about it. My name is Jay Moore, entrepreneur, author, day trader, business consultant, and motivational speaker. Life is a mirror, and life gives us not what we want. Life gives us who we are. But I trade crypto, forex, stocks, and commodities. I'm the head trader and educator at our academy, where we teach hundreds of people around the world how to trade, and we're only getting bigger by the day. The effect I have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Your why has to be so big, and it has to be greater than money. Money comes and goes. The impact and legacy we leave for our children and family will live on forever. What's going on, family? Your boy Jay Moore, the Wolf, is back with all your gems. All right, here's a little gem for you guys to take and use for yourself. Now, a lot of people are aware that the world revolves around credit. If you want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, you want to get a loan, you need credit. So the gem for today, we're talking about credit. How do you get a 50 to 100 point boost in your credit score, right? Maybe you want to buy a new car. Maybe you've been wanting to buy a house. Maybe you need a loan. All right, this is good stuff to know. They don't teach us this in high school or college. And well, your boy, the Wolf, is here to teach you. I'm going to give you some little gems that I've learned along the way. I was pretty fortunate to learn this at an early age. At 19 years old out of high school, I started learning about credit because I went right into real estate out of high school. And I was like, wow, that credit stuff is pretty important. And, I didn't even know about credit stuff. And I figured, if I could fix people's credit, I could sell more houses, like I could do more loans. I was a loan officer at the time. And so I had a family friend as an attorney. He figured out all the legalities of credit repair. We opened up a credit repair company, which here we are in 2022, and I still own the company, and we've fixed people's credit all over the world. So it's been an amazing journey, and I've learned a lot over the years. Credit. Let's talk about it, guys. Everybody wants good credit. Now, there's a lot of people in the bad credit, wherever you're at in the scale here. I don't know where these percentages came up. I kind of pulled this picture up off the internet, but a lot of people have bad credit. A lot of people have poor. A lot of people have fair. But how do you get up here to good and excellent? Because when you're good and excellent credit, people treat you a little different too. When you walk in there, they got the cheese and grapes, ready for you. Is there anything else, sir? It's just a different vibe, okay? If you got bad credit, they're like, let's, but you got good credit, man, you can get the car, you can drive off the lot, no down payment, low interest rates, you can buy a house. It's just super, super resourceful to have a good credit score because you can access all these benefits, right? And the American dream is to own your own home, right? So that is with credit. So how do you get to good and excellent? Everybody wants to get to good and excellent, but they don't really know what to do. How long does it take to get a good credit score? Now, of course, if you have bad stuff on your credit, like collections, maybe an old credit card bill, maybe some old phone bill, cell phones, or cable, you got to remove that stuff off your credit. And if you need help doing that, my contact information is below. we can make sure we help you out with that. But if you got all that taken care of, say you have all of that taken care of, you have no bad credit, but your score just needs to have a little boost. What you do is you add yourself to an authorized user. As an authorized user. Is it legal? Yes. It's completely legal. People do it all over the world all the time. In fact, a lot of parents, they add their kids to their credit cards. Spouses, the spouse will add the other spouse to their credit card. You might have done that before. Companies add you to their gas cards, things like that. So when that happens, let me explain. When you add someone to the card, you're adding them as an authorized user to your credit card. So once we're done fixing people's credit, people have no credit because we took all the bad stuff off and now they have nothing. So how do you get credit? How do you get good credit? Well, we add them to our credit cards. Now, we have a company that we have hundreds of credit cards open, and they're specifically used to help people boost their credit scores. All right. It's like I said, you have parents adding kids, things like that. In fact, when I was 19, I learned how do I get credit, good credit, because my credit got cleaned. I had some bad stuff on there, but my credit was the first we experimented with, and we took all the bad stuff off, but then I didn't have no credit. So I was like, okay, well, this is just as bad credit. I have no credit. So nobody would give me credit. I'm like, they're like, sorry, you don't have any credit. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm here, so you can give me credit. But you still want to get qualified. And I was trying to figure out, how do I get credit? So my attorneys found out that you can do this authorized user thing. A lot of people do it. It's called piggybacking off of someone else's credit. And your scores can get a 50 to 100 point boost just by doing this thing. This is the gem. I'm going to show you here 1 second. Let me close this and let me open this up. So here are some credit lines that we have available for our clients. And I've been doing this since 2005, for years. So once someone's credit gets cleaned, or when I was in the real estate business, somebody just needed like a 20, 30, 40 point boost. If you need that boost, you can ask your aunts, your uncles, your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, add you to their credit card. But there are some specifics. You don't want to be added to any credit card. It has to be aged. It has to line up with your credit report. Okay. Typically you want something like, obviously match with your age. If you're younger and you have like a 20 old credit card on there and you're like, you were not even born yet. Like, okay, make sure you don't do nothing like that. But for the most part, just make sure it lines up. Okay. And I'm going to be making another video for some more pointers on this. But if you add yourself to a credit, say you have no credit at all, and you just add yourself to a credit card. So example, I'm going to click on this Capital One here. This Capital One credit card has a zero balance. It's a 750 credit score, 750 credit limit. It was opened in 2017. So a lot of people are fearful of asking their friends or family to add them to their card, or a lot of people don't have anybody to ask. That's why we provide credit lines so we can offer them to our clients. But what happens if you do ask somebody? Here's a few things that you want to remember. One, you cannot mess their credit up if you don't use their credit card. So the credit card company is going to send you a credit card with your name on it. So say you add yourself to your sister's credit card. Your sister's going to get a credit card with your name on the card. What she does is cut up the card, because we don't want you using that credit card. Okay. But you see here all the payment history since 2017. This credit card has never been late. All the check marks are on time, on time, on time, on time. So all of that payment summary right here on your screen, all of that history is now going to go put on your credit report. They're going to report it on your credit that you are now an authorized user and you are on this account. So overnight, bam, you get, what is that, 2017, you get all those years of credit history put onto your credit report. So it gives you an instant boost in credit score. 50 to 100 points I've seen. Now, depending how, the more age, the longer, the more older the credit card is, the more boost you're going to get. Also, the bigger limits, things like that. There are some key things. One, make sure it lines up with your age. Two, you want to progress and add the cards like way back, the old ones. You want them small credit limits. And as you go, as you go like closer to 2022 today, you want the bigger limits. It's called the progression, because you got approved for a small credit limit and you got bigger limits as time has gone. A lot of people don't do that. All right, they just add themselves to credit cards and think it's just going to happen. So remember that. Make sure it lines up with your age and make sure you do a progression if you're going to add yourself to these cards. Remember, when you're asking friends or family to add you, it's completely legal. People do it all the time. Companies do it, parents do it, spouses do it. Okay, you just call, add yourself as an authorized user on the card. That's it. Cut the credit card up. Now, if you get the card and you can use it, but whoever's credit that is, you tell them, hey, when you get the card, just cut it up. All I want is that payment summary right there on my credit report. And it gives me that extra boost. All right. So that is your tip for the day. That's your gem. If you want more information, anything about fixing your credit, adding these credit lines, if you just don't know where to start, again, I've owned a credit repair company since 2005, and we've done this for many, many years. I have a group of attorneys that take care of all the legalities, so it's done the correct way, the legal way. Everything's done the right way. Okay, so if you want any information, my contact, shoot me an email, contact me below. All right, it's your boy Jay Moore, guys. Like and subscribe on the video and catch the next gem. See you guys next time. We're out.